Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Ike Wellhausen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, so it finally stopped raining, though it might continue a little bit. We had made this fun little version of putting an awning up to help with it. We're making it work. But that's just what we're kind of doing today. As soon as it gets a little drier, we're gonna start doing some cutting and getting the flooring in. So bear with us. So what I did for my laminate flooring, and yes, it is laminate, I made a mistake in my earlier video. I just got a little nervous about what it actually was. Anyhow, this is laminate flooring, and the way that this works, it's a floating floor, which essentially it's kind of like shiplap, where you put the pieces together by overlapping the joints to secure the pieces. And one thing you want to be aware of is not to line up your creases as you're designing, going from left to right. As you can see, as we're working, we're starting at the top, working our way down, and working our way throughout the vehicle here. By not lining up those creases or keeping them apart, you ensure the strength of the entire flooring, which helps keep the floating floor together over time, which is sort of a necessity in terms of van life because you are going to be doing a lot of moving. But the floating floor design for me was useful because I wanted to make sure that I had a solid base, it had enough of a moisture barrier underneath it to secure and make sure that no moisture is getting in from the outside, as well as keeping whatever moisture in the vehicle inside. Another pro to having the floating floor is that each piece is unique. You can cut them all to fit how they need to inside the van. Several times I would put a piece in and it would just not be right, and so I'd take it right back out, fix it, sand it, cut it, whatever I needed to do. And from there I could make sure that the floating floor was compact and really pushed into the fitting of the van to make sure it didn't move and that it would be nice and secure. And this was probably the most effective method of creating flooring, in my opinion. So we are back at it today. Excuse me for wearing the same thing again. I stayed at my dad's house just because it's Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day. And I just figured I would go ahead, stay here and keep working on everything. We are so close to getting everything done. We just got to get in a few pieces, and then once everything's kind of like set, we'll throw some stuff down to keep some of the flooring down. But we're gonna get this done today and then start working on some of the siding and a little bit of the roof stuff. I need to fix some of the stuff around the fan, blah blah blah. But keep an update and stay around, and I'll show you what we can get done. As you can see, some pieces are not created equally. This one took us about 45 minutes just to get it right. We had to cut it on just about every place, every sort of angle, and use every sort of tool that we had available. I had 2 pieces or so of extra laminate left over for any repairs in the near future. But you can see after 2 days of hard work, this flooring came out to be exactly what I wanted. It's a great color, a great thickness, a great firm and solid ground to stand on, and I love it in the base of my van. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Van Overboard. As I learn how to make these YouTube videos and start to grow this brand and this process, I really think that your continued support, your likes, your comments, and your subscribing will really help me elevate this to a new level. This video editing is not something I was naturally good at, but as I begin to make these videos a year and some change later, I'm really starting to see how much really went into making this, and if I can find the best way to make that effort shown in these videos, I think that everyone would appreciate it, because these are not necessarily how-tos so much as they're informational. And if you have any comments or questions, please ask away. I appreciate any sort of engagement on this channel. Thank you all so much. Again, my name is Ike Wellhausen, and I hope you have a great, blessed day.